Hello, my people. Wanna welcome to Real Time TV Africa. We are back again on Beer Parlour discussion. We just want to appreciate all of you that subscribe within this week. We say, may God bless you abundantly in the name of Jesus. Now, today again, we have come back to on Beer Parlour discussion, and our beer is always with us. Before we go to the story we'll have today, because it's like our topic is changing because we are getting a lot of stories. People want us to talk about the situation they are going through. We just find it very hard to choose which one to talk about. So if we don't talk about the one you sent to us, please give us time. We'll get to you because life, not turn by turn. Get one of my brother, he say, life no balance at all. Oh. Because like say life balance, every man from no person supposed to be poor. Every man supposed to be rich. Now, before we go into today's topic, like you always know, I am a man, never alone. I not be man alone. I still got my brothers, and they will always be with me. So let us go to them so that they will say hi to you and introduce themselves, so that they maybe if you've forgotten, they will remind you who they are. Now, are you there?
Yeah, my man. My name is Nature Flying. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Next person.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwualabok. We are on Rita TV Africa.
Welcome, my brother. Over to you.
Yeah, good evening. I'm Don Tito by name. We are in Real-Time TV Africa. Thank you and God bless.
You're welcome, my brother. God bless you. You look so fine today. I've been an astro just to make you this shine.
Oh boy, last to the work.
Okay. Thank you very much. You're welcome, my brother. And who next? Who did it? Who you?
Is supposed to be my brother. My name is Chindu Nwokoro, aka Prince O.
Oh, for all now.
Thank you all.
For a very
Prince
long time.
O
For a very long time. Okay. For a very long time.
I am back.
Missing.
I am back.
Okay. Thank God that you
I
are
am back now.
Okay. God bless you. You're welcome. Who did it? Next person, please.
Yeah. My greeting goes to all our viewers. I greet you all.
You're welcome.
I'm Engineer Okori by name.
The only engineer among us. The only engineer.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. Very soon we'll go talk about this, your engineerism. My people, when I don't hear them now, these are my men. These are the men that I am very, very proud of. And I know with God's help, we're going to do a great things on this Mother Earth before we depart. Now, on Real-Time TV, this Beer Parlour discussion today, we have decided to do a bonanza, a kind of giveaway, a kind of Christmas bonus. We've decided to give away to surprise 100 Nigerians in Nigeria, not people in diaspora, because we cannot reach those of you in diaspora. You are okay, but people way down there, they always need support. So we are giving away to 100 people a recharge card to buy data to watch us and do normal thing. Now the situation in Nigeria is getting very, very difficult. Even to buy charger now, to buy data has become a problem. So on Real-Time TV, we've decided to celebrate the Christmas with 100 Nigerians. All you need to subscribe to our channel, send us your number, and by God's grace, we'll never disappoint you. Thank you. And thank you again for those of you who have subscribed already. And thank you for those of you who will subscribe in future. I know without you, we are nothing. And I know with us, you will learn something you never knew before. God bless you. Now, let us go into today's topic. What are we talking about today? Another of our brother sent us his own kind of story again. You know, last week we talked about a man who wants to marry a virgin. Today, another man. Maybe those of you that are women, please never get upset. A day will come, we'll still read your stories. We'll have a lot of stories from ladies. But this one now, the man has been disturbing us so that we need to tackle this particular situation. Now, the story goes like this, that he wants to marry and he's asking, where in Igbo land, which part of Igbo land can he go to find a good wife? A good wife. Now, I told him that I don't know what to say, but I need to consult my people. Let us hear from them. And that is why we are here. On Parlour discussion today, we are talking about where in Igbo land can somebody go and find a good wife. It's a big topic because in marriage is not something you just you just choose. It's where love carry you go. That is where you go. My problem with him that he didn't say where he will go to find love. He's just looking for a wife. But let me reserve my own opinion first. Let me go to you guys. What do you think? Who's there?
Yeah. Hey, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, my brother. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is our discussion this evening. Well, I don't really know. You know, the truth about it is that anywhere someone sees his love is where he will go. But this one goes to Igbos. And as he goes to Igbos, many of the time, almost all the Igbos, they are good people. And you can get a good women, good wives over there. But if I will say, I will advise someone that is looking for a wife to go to Enugu State. When they go to Enugu State, there are a lot of fine girls with characters, because it's not only just fine girl, but with character. And those that respect their husband, those that stays in marriage, because not all the girls these days that stays in marriage. For example, my mother.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I understand where you're going. Now I understand you're going. Your mother is old school. Don't forget to. Your mother is old school. With them modern school now, you know, because during your mother time there was nothing like computer. No, you said Enugu. Well,
Yeah,
no
Enugu.
I
will advise
you prefer because you are Enugu man. No, Allah.
No.
From what thought of our brother. Who there? Who there?
Hello.
Okay. Hey, Nature Frank.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You don't hear the story now.
Yeah, thank you. My brother. Who mentioned Enugu? Ladies. Here there is Anambra girls.
Okay.
If you need a good wife that will respect you, honor you, and give you all the respect that you need, come to Anambra State. That's where you find a good woman to marry that will give you all you want. Who's talking about Enugu? Please, don't mention. Come to Anambra State and take a good wife.
Okay. For your mind now, you believe, say, the Anambra ladies now be the best.
The best in Igbo land.
Okay, no problem. I will still come back to you because I hear other people's idea. I hear other people's idea before we conclude. Because I believe, say, because we marry from Anambra, that make you get mine now. They talk like this, but no problem. I will come back to you.
This one from Nnewi, you will enjoy them.
Hold your breath now. We'll come back to you. Let us go to Ifeanyi Anibogo, the fella himself. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good evening, Mr. Moderator.
You're welcome.
What I'm seeing now is like everybody are trying to defend their territory.
See him now.
You understand? Based on the city, or I don't know how to put it. Okay, let me defend my own territory. I vote to Imo State. That is the best place you can have a decent woman with a respect, with a quality, with a garnish in food, anything. Go to Imo State and make your choice there.
Okay. You now you go Imo State. No wala. Well, no wala. Man never go into details. When I just they pick.
Can you ask me a question?
No, wait. I will come back. I will still come back to you. I will still come back.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting.
I don't know if I will chip something or.
Just a minute. Let us go around then. If
Okay.
You can chip in whatever you want to chip. Don Tito, are you there?
Yeah, sure, I'm here.
Okay. Well, your own opinion. A man asked, because it seems as we are forgetting the question. He wants to marry, and where in Igbo land can he go and find a good wife? Simple question.
Anyway, what I have to say in this issue is this, that marriage is all about when you find your love.
Okay.
But since he decided that he wants to go to Igbo land is very big and large. Precisely, I cannot tell him this is where you're going to get a perfect woman. I cannot say this is exactly where he's going to get the perfect woman, because nobody knows perfect woman until you get it. So let him continue to work hard.
Okay.
To search in Igbo land.
Okay.
Anyway, he runs his luck, then
okay.
That is it.
Okay, you have given me one point, another question I was going to ask. But before I ask that question, let me go to Prince O. Overall.
My brother, I greet everybody.
I greet you
to
too.
say this, say somebody is looking for a wife, because in other way, everybody must protect his own territory. Like we are Hafians. I'm not talking about Abia State. I'm not talking about Abia State. I'm talking about my own local government. There is where you
because
can go.
You are from Ohafia.
I'm from Ohafia. There is where you can. There is where you can go. You will find a fine woman, and a woman that have dignity, everything, and very cheap. We cannot, like for example, if you went to this place, Imo State, to marry a woman, my brother, in the first place, they will first of all cut up your leg and you are this thing.
As bride price.
As bride price. There you can never forward. I say forward. And only Diego and forward, which is forward about 1 year. So if you come to our half year, my brother, even the father of the woman will first of all tell you, my brother, this is the bride price. Take this one. Go and feed my daughter in your house. So we are halves. We are number one.
Okay. Okay. Now you just use your hand now. Give on number one.
Prince O, please, Mr. Moderator, please, I want to say something to Prince O.
Fela, just hold on a minute.
Okay.
We'll go around. You know, everybody is just talking. I am from Enugu precisely, and I know in my place there are people I know that is perfect. Just there's nothing like, I cannot say perfect, but there is respectable ladies there. Now, but in my next question, let us not dwell on this issue, because for me, I don't believe that any man will wake up and say, I want to marry and this is where I want to marry from. Because if you come to marriage is not just like friendship, it's not like boyfriend and girlfriend. It's something that sticks to you together. That's why sometimes during our mothers and our fathers' days, there was nothing like a divorce. But today, what do you hear? People will spend billions just to make marriage. After 2 weeks, they are talking about divorce. Now, my question now is there anything like a perfect woman or a perfect man to marry?
Yes.
No.
Continue, Victor, continue.
Who go first?
There is no perfect man or perfect woman, so far as I'm concerned. Then, Prince O, you are wrong to say that in Imo State, it's where they cut people in marriage. It's a lie. Because when you talk about Imo State is a big city. Imo State is a state. And in that state, every part of the villages have the way their traditions in marriage. You understand? And always people goes to like a place like where they call Mbise, something like that, that name. So that, especially that name, you cannot use it to corrupt all the Imo State. So I disagree with you.
You see now this is now what me I know they like discriminations. You don't now come now, you don't remove your own part, carry and go give him beside them.
You see the problem. You are mentioning
No,
about
that is not the
Mbise now.
problem. That is
But
not the
is
problem.
it Mbise? You talk about Imo State. Then we are talking about Imo State generally. We are not talking about Mbise. Imo State generally. Imo State generally.
We're not going to dwell on village. Just like my question now, just like, is there something like perfect woman or perfect wife or perfect man or perfect husband? Is there something like that? Where can you find that kind of a person? Prince O, over to you.
My brother, in other way, for me to just say something, guy, there is no perfect woman or no perfect man. A man will get up, you will go and marry your wife. You will train your wife the way you want, the way you like your wife to be. And your wife have to be submissive to you for two of you to work together. So there is no perfect man, no perfect woman.
This
two
one
of you join together. And
okay. This one where you gonna bring in train. You go marry a matured woman, you want to train her again.
Okay.
Is it possible?
No, like for the what I'm coming now is like example now. Every woman had bad character. Every man have bad character. Like for example, when you see a woman, you say, I want to marry this woman. Maybe sometimes the woman have bad character. In other words, when you marry the woman, it's you that will put the woman in a way you will like it.
Okay.
Forget about the bad character of or any other aspect of behavior she have. You are the one that will put. That's what I'm trying to.
Okay. Thank you very much for your opinion. Then we'll go to Nature Frank. Nature Frank, is that something like a perfect woman and a perfect man, or a perfect wife or a perfect husband?
There is none.
Okay.
And even if you want to find someone who look like, you can come to Anambra State.
You see, they talk the same thing now. You never hear the advert say, if you know be this say, you know if you be like. There's nothing like. If you are not perfect, you are not perfect. There's nothing like.
There's none. I believe there's none.
Forget about it, because there's no place in this world that is 100% bad, and there's no place in this world that is 100% good. Now,
there's none.
Now we'll go to our engineer. Is he there?
Yeah, I'm here. There is something I want to. Sorry for those that comes from Imo State anyway. You understand? Because I don't really know the part or the village in Imo State. There is one part they said, instead of maybe having a wife from that part, it's more better to have snake in your house.
You see now, so, you won't still go back to what I try to
avoid. No. Sorry, that's why I said sorry to say that, but still the same. Let me come back to our topic. If we really have a perfect man, a perfect woman, and many of the time, as the life is now, it's true that there is nobody that is 100% perfect. That is just the truth. But there are some that at least goes up to 80, 70%. What I say so is that many of the time, like women, sorry to say too, many of them pretend that they are perfect, they are good. But for those that are looking for, those that are up to that 70 or 80%, as I said before. To find out or to know those ones, you can still check their family background first. Family background, I mean, is at least going that is the family. If the father and the mother
are still
together, and how are they in that family?
Now you see, you are now going back to olden days, because then I remember if you want to marry, they will first of all come and ask questions. How is your family? How is your family? Now,
Everybody's supposed.
you see, because what I observe now, just like, because this guy that brought this matter now, to me, if it is me, I have not found any answer to what he really wants to hear. Now, I want to come to you direct. I will start with you, engineer, because you are still on the, you still have the floor. Now, as a friend or as a brother who come to you with this kind of a problem that he wants to marry and he's looking for which part of Igbo land would he go, what is your advice for him?
Oh, yeah. Truly, my advice for him is that not maybe because I come from Enugu State or something like that, but literally in Igbo land, if even many of us here knows the truth about it, forgotten maybe the parts we come from or something like that, but literally, even it's just like in that Igbo land, many people like to make a home in that Enugu State. Likewise, the women there, almost all of them, as they normally said, that they have, in Igbo land, there are some that they call, this is how wife material. And there are some of them that are not. But almost all the Enugu women, in fact, they are the perfect women to marry. So let the guy go to Enugu State. He will see the stuff of women that he himself needs as a wife. Thank you.
My engineer, you know impress me at all. No impress me at all. To tell you the fact, you know impress me. But no, we'll go to Prince. So unmute yourself before you talk. Unmute yourself, Prince. Unmute yourself. Okay, now listen to the question. Wait, hold on. Now, all I'm looking for is advice to this our brother who wants to marry. What is your advice to him? Straight to the advice.
My advice to him, my brother. I personally, anyway, the person really see a nice girl to marry and a good family, not only to, like, for example, in olden days, we go to family, need to go ask questions, do introduction, go to the family, know how the family is, the background of the family. For example, now, before the person will go to in any side of the Igbo land to marry, at least he's supposed to know the background of the family before entering any side of the Igbo. We are all the same. We are all having the same characters. No one is exception. We are all having the same characters based on, if you have luck, you see a good life. If you don't have luck, you marry one that will be slapping you anytime. So that's my advice.
Okay then. All right. We'll go to Fela. It's like Fela is already sleeping. Are you there?
I'm here 24 hours of the day. I know
we are not here 24 hours. So.
Okay, I'm just giving an example.
Okay, I know.
For my own suggestion, maybe the little experience I have, that olden days, which would be that olden day would be say, if you want to marry, your papa or your mama or your people, they will go investigate the whether I will sue or this that. They will say that one don't cast or they'll go do inquiry how the background of that lady that you want to marry. But this modern time now, those things I don't know whether they see they do them, but I believe say if they do them, maybe 50%. Second one, we say person where you see last talk where you talk, you say perfect person, both man or woman. Person where you give 60 over 100, in the perfect. Person where you give 40, you know they perfect. Person where you give 50, na meta in the half. And even pastor, before you see person where they do righteous, yeah, no, I believe say that is now 1 out of 100. That is marriage. Now one eye, you go close one eye, open one eye.
Mm-hmm.
And first thing for you to marry, you have to pray.
As pastor, what you mean
now? If na pastor, if you do, if na ojuju, if you follow any of your God, where you know say if you staff, who say if you call her, they answer you.
Okay.
Call her.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my own position. That's my own opinion.
Okay, no, that is good. That is good. Well, let's go to nature. Nature, unmute yourself and tell us if this man is your brother and he wants to marry and he's looking for, you already made his condition where this is where I want to go. What would you tell him?
My question is that, is this man really prepared to marry?
If you ask me, who can ask?
I'm coming. The question is not, I'm coming. Is he ready to marry? Can he feed a woman? He didn't have the money. But
wait, must everything
I'm
be
coming.
about money?
I'm coming. The world we are into now, everybody expects money. If there is the money, let him come to Anambra State and take a wife that will respect him. Only if he can feed a woman.
Okay, that means in your own opinion now, any man that doesn't have money shouldn't come to Anambra State, have you?
We need the money. What we need is money.
Okay.
I can't give you my sister. I won't allow my sister to go and suffer.
No problem now. I've heard you now. Let us go to...
Is your sister perfect?
Wait now, my brother. Let us not argue over this.
95%.
Okay. Let us go to Don Tito to round up for us. Don Tito, you conclude this matter for us. What should Raytime TV Africa, whom this guy send his story to, what do we tell him? Unmute yourself.
This matter get as it come hard though. You know, if really say this guy, this your friend want marry for Igbo land, I go advise him.
Not be my friend though. Now somebody will send us message to
Okay. If really say you want marry
friend, not be my friend.
Okay, if you really say want marry for Igbo land, my advice here be say there is no perfect woman. Mama talk say when he there, he say monkey, Now pikin wey carry for, you know go fit defend even pikin wey carry for back. Do you understand? Now the one we carry for belly, now we go fit defend. So I will not come here to say I'm going to tell him that my sister or my cousin or from my village or because he is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Simple thing he has to do. Let him take like 1 month tour, okay? Visit all the whole state in Igbo land. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And decide to make research, just like as engineer said. But engineer was taking us back. Engineer was taking us back that year. And at the same time, engineer, I'm disagree with engineer. Everything he said about, because engineer was like telling us that every woman has to come from Enugu State. Is he going to come from Ofotu? Is he going to come from Ofotu? From Ofotu is going to come. So what I'm saying
you as a man even come to Enugu to want to place on Enugu.
Our
please, one after the other. Please, don't you
let me say
the
something.
floor.
Have finished.
No.
Let me say something.
I am not finished.
Okay, sorry.
So what I'm saying this, I am advising this man to go down on his knee, okay, and pray. If possible, let him go on fasting. And let him put all the state in his prayer request and see where God is going to direct him. That's the only thing I'm going to tell him. But
okay,
for nature to come here and start telling us that he must come to Anambra and he must have money. When you go to advise your sister to marry because of money, what about when the season change?
Okay. Brothers, Prince O, because Victor don't think you're supposed to round up, but as you come out now, you want to say something. Go ahead.
There's something I want to say. Like, for example, my words goes to Chief Benedict, engineer. Like, for example, now you say everybody that wants to marry will go to Enugu.
Yeah.
You personally, you want to marry as an Enugu man.
Prince, hold on there, please. Now listen. In conclusion, my people, I don't hear what my brother said this evening. In my own opinion, I don't believe that somebody will decide, just like what we discussed last week, that you want to marry. You give God condition. This is where I want to marry from. God that created every man, created a man and created his own Eve. Your prayer is, where can I find my Eve? That is, where can I find love? Not which part of can I get a wife. A wife is not just like a furniture that you go and buy and keep for your house. Wife is something that you will remain with you for the rest of your life, according to the Bible, how the Bible put it. The only thing that can divide you is either death or the woman is an adulterer. That is, but Africans, I know that if not because of these modern civilizations, we are not known with divorce and separations. So my advice, personal, this is my own personal opinion now, because I like what Prince was trying to say. Most of us here, we married from what we are saying now. You understand?
Yeah.
So just like my in conclusion,
everything is choice.
Yeah, our brother, the most important thing you're supposed to know, I know you're watching, the most important thing you focus on, find a woman who loves you. Most of the time, the problem women have is just like we marry women we love, not women who love us. Because if you marry a woman who loves you, she can mold you and make you become whomever you want to be in life. But if you marry a woman whom you love, because maybe the woman don't like you, but you don't even love you, don't even like you, not to talk about love. Because love is like a flower, it grows. You first of all like somebody before you grow. You plant it like a flower, it grows into loving somebody. That was how our parents used to marry then. You like this person, he say yes, okay, go. From liking, it become love and they live together ever after. So my point is, try to find love. Don't find wife. Because though the Bible says he who finds a good wife or not a wife. Yeah, because that most of people, they will omit that good way good Bible put there. Say he who finds a wife finds a good thing. No, he who finds a good wife. Because the same Bible say that it is even more better to live with a lion than to live with a nagging wife. These are things you find in life, in Bible, and that is the way of life. In conclusion,
but no, Prince, I want to ask you a question. Are you advising this guy not to go for his choice because maybe he really wants from Igbo land? Is it what you're trying to say?
My point is this: for a man now to come out, because he's confused already. Because if he's not confused, he wouldn't come out to tell you that he is looking for a wife and he wants you to tell him where he will go to. You understand my point now? My point is just like your wife might not come like me. I didn't marry from Igbo land. So you might not, just like wherever love carries you to, you follow. When love commands, you follow. You don't decide for love. It's love that decides for you. That is reality of life. Let us stop living in fantasy. There's no place you will go now, you say this is the people are best. You might see some people where people say that is the darkest place in the world. But you, as God designed it, you will be the light in that place. God that carries you to that place has a reason for you to go that place. So, my people, when I don't hear them, and my brother, if you still, I'm throwing it to the viewers. If you have your own opinion, you want us to tell our brother, you want to share your own experience or your advice to our brother, go down to the comment section. Tell him however you feel. I appreciate those of you who commented in our last video. And like we said, we are doing Christmas bonanza for our new subscribers. All you need to just subscribe, send us your number, and we'll recharge your phone. We'll recharge your data that will carry you throughout this Christmas period. God bless you and remain blessed. I am still your brother and your friend, Mazi Nicholas Onyepichimama. Remain blessed. This is Beer Parlour discussion. Now we are going to after party. God bless you.